a lot of people don't want to talk about this, but VAR has been bordering upon corruption. Bordering upon corruption this weekend. And some will go, Terry, but VAR is not in existence. VAR doesn't exist. They're not using it. What do you mean, corruption? Now, I'm not somebody that ever says that it's corrupt from the perspective and point of view that they all meet in a room and go, right, okay, today... Oh, the lid's on. Hang on. I'll turn it off. There's no ink. Today, what we're deciding is which team are we going to screw over this season? Arsenal got screwed over last year. Is it City or Man United's turn? We're going to go with Man United. Okay, so remember, try your best to make them lose games. I don't think it's corrupt from that perspective. I don't think it's corrupt because some powerful, wealthy figure has come down and said, listen, once they come down, I mean, drove down to the headquarters, not come down from the sky. That'd be a bit weird. And I don't think that anyone's turned up and gone, listen, there's £200 million, there's £100 million, there's £50 million, there's £5 million to you guys. Stop this team from winning the league. Or make sure you do everything you can to make this team win, or for this team to not make the Champions League, whatever the rationale is. I don't believe it's that type of corruption at all. I don't think that exists. I could be wrong. There could be individuals doing bets, because that's happened in multiple leagues. So the idea that it's implausible that it's going on here is ridiculous, considering we found out about David Coote's betting habits. When I say corruption, though, what stood out to me today, and it wasn't just the Liverpool game with the offside, multiple games, the biggest one being Aston Villa versus Newcastle, but it's happened in lots of these ties. Crazy goals that were massively offside being given, goals that were onside not being given, crazy penalty decisions. If you've not seen the Newcastle game, Stonewall penalty on Lewis Hall, an even bigger penalty for a handball 3 or 4 yards inside the box. They gave the handball, but gave it 3 or 4 yards outside the box. That's with a fourth official, a linesman, and the referee looking at it. 2 linesmen, in fact. Between all 4 of them, how on God's green earth are they not giving that as a penalty? There was red card tackles that should have been given, and so on and so forth. And when I talk about the corruption, what it felt like to me is we need to make sure VAR stays in place. Now, this is where I'm going to go very conspiratorial here. All right, I'm going to go a little bit Candace Owens. I felt for a long time, you see the tech in the Champions League, you see the tech in other leagues, and you think, well, it's better than what we've got. How can we be the richest league in the world, the home of the birthplace of football, but yet this great tech that international tournaments have, the Champions League has, we've not got it? My view is there's a few friends of friends that own the tech that we currently use, and it's like, well, we can't, you know, we've done a 10-year deal on this contract now. We've done a 10-year contract with this tech company. It's worth this amount of money. We can't pull out of it. And I'm not saying anyone's having their palms greased, but I think it's a little bit of, well, we're going to use my buddy's tech here. We're going to use my buddy's monitors. We're going to use this guy's replay machine. We're going to use this guy's van to sit in, right? I'm just being a bit jovial with it, but you get the point. But everybody wants it gone. But I don't think the PGMOL want it gone, because I think it makes money. I haven't quite worked out how yet, but I think it makes money in terms of the money that gets put into the PGMOL to run VAR. I wonder if there's not some incentives somewhere along the way, you know. And by the way, I'm spitballing here. Get me a tinfoil hat, okay? Gotta say that for legal reasons. Right? Speculation. I'm saying this is just in my mind here. This ain't really happening. It's not really happening. Just making it up. Pretend we're writing a movie script here. We're writing a movie script. PGMO, we're writing a movie script. This ain't real. This is for a film we're making. All right, everyone? We're making a film. Making a movie about it. A fictitious movie. Not fact. Fiction. VAR fiction. It's not real. Everyone got that? All right, everyone's on board. Cool. Lobbying. So for me, I look at it and think, in this film that we're talking about, is it not plausible that VAR go PGMOL in the movie? In the movie. Remember, I've been spitballing this last 5 minutes, and it's about a film we're making. Right? Is it not plausible they go, right, we're making all this money because Joey supplies this and Sandra supplies that and Leroy supplies this and Jazz supplies that, Chet supplies this. Isn't it plausible that in this movie we could make it so that this person within PGMOL is getting a nice little bonus here, this person's getting a nice little bonus there, Miss Flossie's getting a nice little bonus there. So we need to keep VAR, otherwise the money stops rolling in. How do we keep it going? Well, what we'll do is we'll use the FA Cup weekend in the movie, not real life. This ain't real. I would never say this in real life, just in the movie. I would never, ever say they're corrupt in real life, ever. So that's not what I'm not saying they're corrupt. What I'm saying is, in my movie, the fake PGMOL are corrupt. That's what I'm saying, okay? We all on board here, right? So in the fake movie, the real movie about the fake PGMOL, I'm not saying that, listen, I want to be really clear here. I'm not saying the PGMOL are corrupt and taking money. I'm just saying in the movie I'm writing, they are. So it's not real. Okay, Howard? So imagine in the movie, not real life, they're having their palms greased and they go, right, everyone wants to get rid of VAR. We're going to lose our money. How do we keep it going? What do we do? I tell you what we do. FA Cup 4th round weekend, Valentine's Day, in the movie, not today, not actually today, everyone, in the movie, let's make some big mistakes. What do you mean make some big mistakes? I don't know until it happens, but imagine there's a bad leg-breaking tackle. Let's just give a booking. Really? Imagine there's a bad tackle and I pull out a yellow card and then I change my mind and put it back in my pocket and pull out a red. That'll get him talking. Oh, beautiful. I've got one for you. I've got one. How about we see a player offside by a mile? Obvious. Stevie Wonder sees it. But we give the goal. Remember, this didn't really happen. This is all in the movie I'm writing. This is not real life. I would never, ever, ever make these accusations in real life, ever. I want you to all know this. This ain't real. It's make-believe. I've got one. If somebody handballs it in the box, if they're within, say, 4 or 5 foot of the edge of the box, do you know what we do? What? No. Do you know what we do? What? I'm excited. Tell me. Do you know what we do? Tell me. We'll give the handball. Yeah. But do you know what we'll do next? What? This is going to be amazing. You're going to love it. What is it? We'll give it outside the box by about 4 or 5 yards. We'll confuse everyone. This is, again, hypothetical. This is in the movie we're writing about corruption, not real life. This would never happen in real life. It's it's make-believe. You get my point here? What a great movie that would be. Remember, everything I've said is hypothetical. Everything I've said is about a film I've decided to write 9.5 minutes ago. But it's what I've said, right? This weekend has given me a great idea for a movie. Thank you, PGMOL, because my God, you're inspirational.